Training feral cats to enter an automatic trap or drop trap. Video by Vladimir Kitten Project. It is important to finish TNRing the colony down to the very last cat. If you leave anyone unfixed, they will create kittens, restarting the colony and making a waste of all the effort and money you put into that colony. When TNRing a colony of feral cats, there may well come a point when the holdouts have gotten too smart and no one is going in the traps. You have to persevere, and you have to get smarter than the cats. Trap training is one suggestion to get the cats going into the traps again. Trap training for an automatic trap. Find a stick. Any stick will do. Put the stick horizontally through the wire walls of the trap to jam open the door. Now it will stay open while you train the cat to trust the trap. At the same time every day, place the trap at the feeding station. Place the dish of bait near the entrance to the trap on the first day, and over several days, if the food is being eaten, inch it towards the back of the trap. Then put a trap cover over the trap and see if the bait is still being eaten at the back of the trap. If it is, then set the trap and catch the cat. As a side note, if you are only after one cat out of a group of cats that have already been fixed, then you should trigger the trap manually. Please see our video on that topic to learn how to do it. If the cat won't take the bait now that the trap cover is on it, then you can place the food near the entrance of the trap and again inch it backwards over several days, getting the cat to follow, and then set the trap. Traps are not rust-proof and therefore cannot be left outside on the ground for days at a time. If you are not going to bring the trap to the feeding station every day for trap training, and instead want to leave the trap at the feeding station day and night with the stick jamming the door open, then you will have to shield it from the weather. As a reminder, this can only be done if the trap is situated on private property and there is no risk of theft. To protect the trap from dampness and rain, get 2 plastic garbage bags. Slide the trap into one of them. Then cut the bottom off of the other garbage bag and slide that over the end of the trap that still needs to be covered. Start with putting the food just outside the trap and then inch it backwards over several days, getting the cat to follow until it eats the bait from the very back of the trap. If the feeding station is on public property, or if it is on private property but there is some risk of theft if the trap were to be left unattended for a length of time, then fold a piece of chicken wire into a rectangle shape a little bigger than a trap. This chicken wire trap trainer is cheap. It doesn't matter if it gets stolen or if it rusts in the rain. This one is open on both ends so that it looks non-threatening to cats, although you could make it with only one open end if you wanted to. Place the bait just outside the trap trainer and inch it back over several days until the cat is eating in the middle of it. Add a trap cover to one end of the trap trainer. Keep moving the bait backwards as you move the trap cover forwards. When the cat is eating the bait at the back of the trap trainer with the trap cover in place, switch to a real trap and catch the cat. Trap training for a drop trap. Drop trapping is a great way to catch skittish feral cats, but even a drop trap can become an intimidating sight to cats once they know what it does. If you are on private property with no risk of theft, you can prop it open and leave it for the cats to get used to. But you have to prop it with something substantial, not the prop stick, which could fall over when you are not around. Find two heavy, sturdy objects and lean the drop trap onto them. Put the bait outside of the trap and inch it into place over several days, getting the cat to follow it. When the cat is eating the food in the correct position against the back wall of the trap, get out the prop stick and get ready to trap the cat. If you are worried about the effect of the weather on the wooden drop trap if you are going to leave it out for several days, then you can instead bend a piece of chicken wire into the shape of a drop trap and get the cats comfortable with that trap trainer. Keep in mind that the door of a wooden drop trap can warp from being left out in the rain, and then it won't slide. The wood can also become mildewy from rain. And if the cats are on public property or there is any risk of theft of an unattended drop trap, then a trap trainer has to be used instead. If all you have is a metal drop trap, that can't be left out in the weather because it will rust, so a chicken wire trap trainer will have to be used in that case as well. If the feeding station happens to be under cover, then the weather is not an issue. Here we had a colony of about 20 cats, and we were having difficulty trapping the last holdouts. We were seeing everything but cats around the traps. We propped up some wooden drop traps and slid out the door so that no cat would get trapped if they blew over in a storm. We inched the food bowls underneath them gradually until the cats were comfortable eating under the traps. Then we set a drop trap for real, the metal one on the left-hand side. Underneath it we put really enticing bait, and underneath the propped up wooden drop traps, and just outside the real drop trap, we put a little bit of boring dry kibble in various bowls. The target cats eventually went for the really smelly food under the drop trap that was set for real, and we were able to finish trapping the colony.